Hello, welcome to Easy Chinese. I'm Emma. In our last lecture, we already have some basic idea about tongues in pinyin. Today, in this lecture, we will start from learning more about tongues. There are totally 4 tongues in pinyin. The first tongue is a short line start from left, point to the right. The second tongue is a line start from bottom left corner, point to top right corner. The third tongue, we haven't met it before. It looks like a letter V. The fourth tongue is a line from top left corner, point to the bottom right corner. When you look at those 4 tongues, you can imagine it's like climbing a mountain. We're going straight forward till the bottom of the mountain. That is the first tongue. Then we're climbing up the mountain. That's the second tongue. We meet a valley, so we go down and go up again. This is the third tongue. Finally, we go down the mountain. That is the fourth tongue. You can have this feeling when you read those 4 different tongues. Here, I will show you an example. The letter O in pinyin reads O, O. The first tongue is O, so we go straight forward, horizontal, O. Then we stop climbing up, O, O. Now we cross over the valley, O, O. Finally, we go down the hill, O, O. Now look at this 字. W reads U, U. It's similar as it's in English words. So U, O, Wo, Wo. And it's the third tongue, so it's 我, 我. This 字 is a 词 as well. It's probably the most common used words in almost every language. It means I or me. This 字 looks a little bit complicated. You can see its original form is a weapon. From that side, you can see how it changes form from a weapon to a modern Chinese character. We don't know exactly why a weapon refers to self, but even in 甲骨文, this 字 already has the meaning of the I or me. Here you can see a huge grammatical difference between English and Chinese. 我 means I and me, so no matter where it's located, at the beginning of the sentence or right behind a verb, it always only has one form. That not just happened on 我. All Chinese words only have one grammatical form. So when we want to represent different tenses or numbers, what can we do? Sometimes we can add some extra words to represent their extra meaning. But sometimes we can only judge from the context. So in my opinion, Chinese grammar is not as precise, strict as English. Not all Chinese characters have tongues. A few 字 don't have tongues. I will show you some examples later. Tongue is a very important part in pinyin. A common mistake English speakers usually make is ignoring the tongues or use incorrect tongues. I said it in last lecture, if we ignoring the tongues, there's only 400 syllables in modern Chinese. So without tongues or using wrong tongues, not only cause strong accent, but also will cause lots of confusion in communication. In our first lecture, we learned 日 and 月 has the meaning of the sun and the moon. So how can we say stars in Chinese? This 字 has the meaning of the star. It reads 星, 星. Letter X in pinyin reads 西, 西. ing as a whole reads 英, 英. 西, 英, 星, 星. It's the first tongue, so it reads 星, 星. 星 can be divided to 2 parts. The upper part is 日, The lower part is another 字. It reads shēng. Shēng looks like a plant grow up from the ground. From right side, you can see how it evolved from a plant to a modern Chinese character. So it has a meaning of the grow, give birth to, be born, etc. The letter sh reads shi. Shi. Make sure you bend over your tongue to block the breath. Yang reads ng. So shi, sheng, sheng. It is first tongue, so it reads sheng. Now let's go back to xīng. It contains both ri and sheng. You may be wondering if Asian people think the stars were born to the sun. That's actually not true. Let's look at the original form of the xīng. Those circles are xīng. They look like they're rising from the horizon. In the letter form, we can see those three symbols. They look like the sun, but they're actually the xīng. So they use the shapes of the sun to represent stars too. I'm wondering maybe Asian people already knew the sun is a star too. So we have 我字 xīng, which contains both ri and sheng. We can use those two 字 make a 词 too. So sheng and ri is 生日, 生日. Sheng here used meaning of the born, birth. Ri means day, so 生日 means birthday. In our last lecture, I talked about 明日 and 明天. Since 日 and 天 both have the meaning of the day, so 明日 and 明天 both means tomorrow. In many situations, 日 and 天 can replace each other, but in some cases, they can't. Here is a situation you can't use 天 to replace 日, so there's only 生日. We already learned 日, 月, and 明. They are all 字, so we can't use them alone to represent a meaning. When we want to say star, we have to make a 词. Here is a 词 for star, 星星, 星星. This 词 use two same 字 to represent a meaning same as the 字. You may notice I pronounce them 星星 instead of 星星. The second 星 doesn't have any tongue. Usually, when we make a 词 with two same 字, the second 字's tongue is removed. So when we pronounce this 词, we will put focus on the first 字 and pronounce gently as second 字. 星星 means star. In English, sometimes we use stars refers to famous actors, musicians, and sports players. In Chinese, we have a 词 to represent the same meaning too. It is 明星. 明, we already learned, has the meaning of the bright, so bright star. That refers those famous people gains achievements on arts, sports, etc. Now look at the button. 月 has the meaning of the moon, but it is a 字, so when we want to represent the meaning of the moon, we need a 词, which is 月亮. We already learned 亮 in our first lecture. That has the meaning of the bright. So 月亮 is the moon. We can use 明 combined with 月 to make another 词 too. This 词 明月 means bright moon. It mostly showed up in classic literatures. Now we know the star is 星星, the moon is 月亮, then how about the sun? This one is special. We knew 日 has the meaning of the sun. But the 日字 is not in this 词太阳. It does appear in one of those 字 though. This 词太阳 is the sun. 太 looks very similar as 大字. Letter T reads T. AI reads I. So T-I, Tai. It's the fourth tongue, so it's Tai. In 甲骨文, Tai and 大 actually are same 字. They have same meanings. But when time passed, Tai changed other meaning to extremely, over, most, very, too. You can use 太 and 大 make a 词太大. That means something too big. Now let's look at another 字 yang. The letter Y reads E. ANG reads ang. So yang. It's a second tongue, so it reads yang. In this picture, the left part is the hill. The bottom right part is a table, which ancient Chinese people use it to offer sacrifices to gods or ancestors. And the upper right part is the sun. In this form, those three dots represent sunlight. Yang has the meaning of the sun, positive, south of hill or north of the river. And it has another meaning. You may heard about yin yang. Here, this yang is the yang of the yin yang. This 字 reads yin. The letter Y reads E. In reads yin. So yin. It's the first tongue, so it reads yin. This 字 is the yin of the yin yang. You can say it has many meanings, but most of them are opposite of the yang. The left parts are same, but right parts, yang has the 日. That means it's about the sun. Yin contains 月. It's about the moon. Yin Yang is a philosophy concept in ancient China. This picture shows the meaning of the Yin Yang. Yin is the black part, Yang is the white part. They have same shape, and together they make a perfect circle. That small black circle inside that white area means Yin is inside Yang, and vice versa. Yin can't exist without Yang. Yang can't exist without Yin. They are inside each other. Everything contains those two sides. The spirit of the yin-yang is a balance. One side gets bigger, the other side will get smaller. That is not good. So too much or too small are both bad. It is a huge concept. I'm not going to talk too much about it. Let's go back to our lecture. Yin and tian put together can make a 词 yin tian. Yin tian means cloudy, overcast. In most of the cases, yin is the opposite of the yang. But here, when we want to say sunny day, we don't use yang. We have another 词 to show sunny day. This 字 qīng has the meaning of sunny, clear, cloudless. When it is with tian, make a 词 晴天. That means sunny day. The letter Q in pinyin reads qi. Ing reads ying. So qīng, qing. It's the second tongue, so it reads qing. qīng 字 can be divided to two parts. The left part is the日, that means the sun. The right part is another 字. It has meaning of deep green, light blue, black, or yang. It has meanings of 3 different colors. So how can we know what color it refers to? It depends on the 词 it makes. In this 词, this 字 草 means grass. So 青草 means green grass. Here 青 means green. When it combines with 天, 青天 that means blue sky. Here the 青 means blue. But this 词 usually only shows up in the classic literatures. The last 词 丝 means silk. 青丝 used to describe a young woman has a black hair as smooth as silk. So when we heard a girl has 一头青丝, that doesn't mean she has blue hair or green hair. She has the black hair. Let's come back to 青's pinyin. You can say it's very similar as qīng. The only difference is the tongue. qīng has the second tongue. qīng has the first tongue. So we got a 字 qīng, which has 2 parts. The left part indicates its meaning. It's something about the sun. And right part has similar pronunciation as qīng itself. So far, in all the 字 we learned, 日, 月, 人, they come directly from the looks of the objects. There are only few 字 in Chinese are like those. Most of 字 can be divided to several parts. In some situations, like 名, both parts represent meanings. But most of 字 in Chinese are like 情, 字, 词. One part represents meaning, and another part indicates its pronunciation. Let's look at this 字. The lower part is a 字 reads 子, 子. It indicates 字's pronunciation. The upper part is about its meaning. And we will discuss more about this 字 in the future. This 字 词, the right part reads 丝, 丝. It doesn't sound like 词, but you should know it's already several thousand years past. The pronunciation may change. At least part of the pinyin still same. The left part is about language, so it indicates its meaning. There is one thing you have to pay attention. Although most of 字 have the meaning part and the pronunciation part, the meaning part only gives you a clue of the meaning, and the pronunciation part only gives you a hint of the pronunciation. You can't use that part's pronunciation to read that 字, because in most of cases, they are not exactly same. That's it for today. I will see you next time. 下次再见。